The early 1990s saw the rise in popularity of rapper Brat, whose real name is Shantae Harris, better known by her stage name Shanti. She showcased her powerful and distinctive style by becoming the first solo female rapper to achieve a Grammy Award. More recently, Brat came out to talk about the violence she endured from Judy throughout their entire relationship. She addressed her grief and honest apologies for not confronting Judy's aggressive actions sooner. She was one of the only women in her age group to achieve broad notoriety for a long time thanks to her charismatic and rough image, which made her stick out in the male-dominated rap culture. Her first album, Funky Divas, achieved a platinum record. Brat kept her private life hidden, especially from the public, since she was afraid that disclosing her lesbian orientation would hurt her company and turn off her followers. Since she struggled to speak openly in a field dominated by men behind the tough exterior. But she was a woman who longed for independence, love, and a genuine response. Her relationship with Judy seemed to be lifted from a contemporary fairy tale. The two met at an event in 2017 through mutual contacts, and while they didn't click right away, they eventually started to get along, and they admired one another from a distance, and as time passed, their bond grew stronger. In 2019, Brat noticed Judy's charm, humor, and confidence on social media, and they eventually got back in touch. Judy was immediately captivated by Brat's warmth, self-assurance, and sincerity. And their relationship grew stronger as they began texting more frequently, and eventually changed into something more significant. But as their romance progressed, Judy's history started to cast doubt on their relationship. Judy had initially portrayed herself as the epitome of sophistication and elegance, leading a glamorous life that many found admirable. But accusations about her seemed to set the ground for further upheaval after her turbulent and highly public divorce. Her children's treatment began. Surfaced, exposing a side of Judy that many people were unaware of. According to her ex-husband, she prioritized her career over her role as a mother, neglecting her children in the process of pursuing fame. As the chaos surrounding her divorce persisted, many started to wonder if Judy was as good-hearted as she seemed to be. Links between Judy's previous behavior and the issues she was currently having in her own relationship. By using her public persona to influence those around her, Judy appears to have a tendency to exploit circumstances. Some have even claimed that she was manipulating her partner's feelings. Judy moved on from her public marriage, abandoned her kids, and subsequently started dating Brat, which seemed to be a sign of a history of short-lived relationships. They soon became the talk of the town when the media noticed their romance. But just as things between them seemed to be improving, Judy's actions aroused questions. People started to question whether her connection to Brat was something she genuinely cared about, or if it was just a ploy to maintain her fame. Judy's ex-partner hinted that she might be using true strategies to manage the conversation and safeguard her public image, even going so far as to imply that she might attempt to reconcile with her ex. With her love life, Judy appeared to be playing musical chairs, abandoning her husband and kids to pursue a new relationship. Because of the chaos surrounding her complex relationships, and the emotional toll it was taking on everyone, we are all left wondering about Judy's true goals and whether she was genuinely committed to anyone. When things got tough, this added to the confusion and made people wonder if Judy was just playing with people's emotions, or if she had ever been truly committed to anyone who wants stability and love. Or is she just playing games with people around her? The world is keeping a close eye on this ongoing drama, and even though Judy has had a difficult personal life, her financial success has been incredible following a tense divorce and multi-million-dollar transactions. Many people are curious about what happened to this woman, and the answer is right here. Something new about Judy, widely known as Miss Big Booty. Her hair salon became a $40 million empire. Before anyone knew it, Judy was starting Kaleidoscope Hair Studio in 2013. Her own product line quickly gained popularity, and big box retailers like Walmart and Target began carrying her goods. However, Judy has a significant edge in the modern digital market, because she began her business from the ground up and faced hardship to make it successful. And she now has over 3 million social media followers. Although I don't usually engage in gossip, Judy has been charged with some pretty severe offenses. One of the most startling claims, which we will go into more detail about later, is that there are fake plans for arson. But let's start with Judy's personal lives long before their virtual friendships turned into a romance. On February 22, 2022, Judy and Brat exchanged vows in a lavish wedding in Fairburn, Georgia, which was widely covered by the media and attended by friends, family, and celebrities. Judy and Brat frequently shared their love on social media, making their relationship quite visible. They were known for supporting one another, and their friendship appeared to be strong in the media. But as Brat's older sister, Lisa, entered the fray, things drastically changed. According to rumors, Larray has never been a fan of Judy and has publicly questioned a women's marriage. Thus, his criticism of Judy's backing of Brat's union has never been hidden. Larray even asserted that their marriage dissolved because of mistrust and her ex-husband Dwayne Martin's adultery, drawing comparisons between their previous marital problems and his, citing her strong support for Brat and her worries about Judy's intentions. Larray is accelerating the divorce process to end the marriage as soon as feasible. Larray's involvement has only made the situation worse, since Brat allegedly accused Judy of being dishonest during their marriage. Their connection is much more strained, according to Brat's allegations, making the already difficult situation worse as more charges surface. She has experienced emotional abuse from Judy, which has made her life more challenging, especially for LGBT individuals. These accusations are causing a lot of discussion, according to Brat. There are also suspicions that Judy may not be as dedicated to the relationship as she initially seemed to be. Their marriage may have been driven by financial gain, and Judy may not have been completely drawn to women. This charge is noteworthy because it raises the possibility that Judy has hidden agendas for the partnership, which could have an impact on their personal and careers in the workplace if you access to the screenplay, in addition to extending it into a full-length format while maintaining its original content. I can help with corrections to the spelling, grammar, and sentence structure. The emotional turbulence of Brat's relationship with her lover Judy appears to be captured in this remark. The accusations are accurate. It seems that their tumultuous marriage is beset by emotional manipulation and abuse. Brat has detailed how Judy played on her emotions, and as her behavior grew more intolerable over time, Brat realized that Judy was constantly correcting her, particularly when Brat expressed opinions. Brat says this dynamic made her feel as though she was duped or coerced, which made her wonder about the nature of their relationship. Lesbian weddings, which are increasingly popular among celebrities and the wealthy, are contentious, particularly when they defy social norms. News reports about the couple's private lives, particularly their marriage, have generated a lot of debate both within and outside the LGBT community. Brat has also discussed it was discovered that Judy supplied both the sperm and the egg for their son, while Brat carried and gave birth to him via surrogacy. Although this is not wholly unusual in the LGBT community, seems to be a complicated situation that Brat feels adds to their son's concerns about how he was conceived and raised, an additional level of difficulty to their style of parenting.